Art has the power to heal, transform, and connect us all, even in the most challenging times. This is what healing looks like. The Arts is Healing mission, as we know it, is to bring the therapeutic benefit of art to those touched by cancer and other chronic illnesses. By doing so, we provide the patient the opportunity to forget about all of their troubles, what they're going through, what they're dealing with, and the focus becomes strictly on creating and making something beautiful. Arts is Healing has the wonderful opportunity to be able to work in a studio setting. The other area that we go to is the hospitals, and now we're talking about the infusion centers. So in the infusion centers, we literally work side by side with patients. We have several arties, who is a 6-foot wooden mannequin that you can see at many of the infusion cancer centers where Arts is Healing goes. Artie's presence sparks conversation, laughter, and the opportunity for selfies. Those receiving treatment and their loved ones decorate Artie with messages of hope, strength, and resilience. For patients like Linda, adding her artwork to a piece of Artie was more than just an activity. It was a way to express her feelings about the source of strength she has and leaned on throughout her cancer journey.
This is amazing. It really is. Knowing that, different ones is going to see it, and you just never know how just some of the things on here just touch somebody, just touch somebody's heart, and give them hope.
The atmosphere in our studio is calm, yet full of creative energy. You can feel the focus as artists lose themselves in their work. But there's also collaboration. Friendships form over shared experiences, some with words, some with brushstrokes. In the studio, patients are never alone. They're part of a community, one that uplifts and inspires.
I would say Art as Healing has to offer people is definitely the support, the fun, the instructional art, because we are a family and we are friends and we have different stories, but we cross paths with one another. And it's interesting to see the dynamics and the relationships that we form, because it's not just about art, it's about a community and building a support and a team. And we have so much fun when we're doing art, and sometimes it's emotional and we can cry to each other or we can yell and scream, and there's no judgment because we all understand where each other are in our journeys, and we're okay with that.
Their journey of dealing with stress, dealing with needles, dealing with doctor's appointments, all gets pushed aside. It's easy, it's closed, and all that's left is the art, the process, calmness, and joy. Our collaboratives turn out so beautiful because each little block that people do tells an individual story. When you put 28 together, you have 28 stories about people's feelings, their emotions, something they like, whatever they chose that to be. But when it comes together as one, you have an image. And we have these things installed all over the greater St. Louis area. So to date, we have 25,000 tiles installed throughout St. Louis in infusion centers. When you look at these pieces, you're not just seeing art. You're witnessing stories of resilience, hope, and transformation. These artworks are more than decorations. They are testaments to the strength and spirit of those who have faced some of life's greatest challenges. Each piece, whether it's a tile in a mural or a painted section on Artie, reflects the journey of healing that our participants have embarked on. They offer a sense of connection, reminding everyone who passes by that they are not alone in their journey. It's very exciting to be sharing the 10th anniversary of Arts is Healing. In the very beginning, it was exciting if we touched one person and made a difference in their lives. As of to date, we reach about 300 different zip codes in the greater St. Louis area. Thanks to the generosity of our donors, moments of joy, hope, and healing have been made possible. But there's so much more we can do. Any patient facing a cancer diagnosis or a chronic illness has a chance to participate with Arts is Healing and be guided by talented local artists, exploring different art media, and finding new ways to express themselves. All our services are completely free, and to keep them going, we rely on donations, grants, and community support to help bring this wonderful program to as many people as we possibly can. Join us today and help us make a difference.